Hi, welcome to another episode of Azure Data Factory trainings. This session will talk about how we can create Azure Data Factory and connect to Git. So we can connect to GitHub at the time of creation or after create, right? So I can show you both. So let's create Azure Data Factory. For creating Azure Data Factory, click on the dashboard and select create resource. That will open up this window, which will give you all the areas where we have different kind of um, services stored, segregated. So the ADF belongs to data integration. So you need to click on this integration on the left hand side. So there are a lot of services available: Logic App, API management, service bus, etc. So you can see Data Factory on the right hand side. Just click on that. Now you can give the name of Azure Data Factory. I'm going to give JKB Data Factory. We have version 1 and version 2. I'm going to select version 2. Version 1 is completely it's initially they released version 1, which is uh, if you want to create any pipeline, you need to write the JSON code. That's very tough. So now all the changes are happening in version 2, so we can go for version 2. The next is subscription. You can select what kind of subscription you have. So for me, it is pay as you go. And next option is resource group. So you can select the new resource group, or you can select the existing one. So for training, I have given training resource group. So the benefit of this one is as soon as my training is completed, I can just delete the resource group. Once you delete the resource group, all the activities tagged to that resource group will automatically get deleted. Okay. So select training, and I want to keep it in East US too, because all the it is better to keep all the services in the same region, right? So that the data network travel will be easy. Now you can see enable Git here. Select this button, and if you don't want to enable it at the time of creation, just remove it. Okay, but for this demo I can show you both. So let it enable it, and here you need to give the URL. So let's go to my Git. So this is my Git URL: github.com/g2 architect/lab. So g2 architect is a repository. Sorry, g2 architect is a name of the data. I mean, this GitHub, and a lab is the repository. And if you look at the branches, I have this much of branches: master, then 251, 524, ADF publish, and also lab ADF, right? So select this URL. So this URL is required to create to associate the Git into the data factory. So select here, then paste it here, and you can see this lab is a branch, so I need to remove this and update here. And G2 architect is the repository name. So no, sorry, G2 architect is the GitHub. Let it be there. Lab is the repository name, and lab ADF is the branch name. And the root folder you can just select as slash. That's it. So your this will be connected to your GitHub. Okay. Now just click on create, and we need to wait till the ADF is deployment is completed. So I'll pause for a minute. So you can pin that service into your dashboard. That will be easy for you to take it every time, right? So you can keep all the frequently used activities into your dashboard. So I'm just going to pin that and close this area. Now you can see your data factory came here. So I don't want to keep the data factory here, but on the top, right? So let me edit that and just select this data factory, drag and drop here. Yeah, and click on done edit, done customizing. Okay, so your data factory is ready. Just click on the data factory. Now you can see uh, data factory home view, where you can see what resource group you belongs to, what is the status, which location it belongs to, what kind of subscription you have, and what is the subscription ID. Everything you can find out here. There are a lot of properties also available here. You can play around with it, and I can show you how we can connect the data factory analytics to log analytics later in my video. But now look at our GitHub association with the Azure Data Factory. Click on author and monitor. That will open up another window. Um, it's a bit slow, but yeah. So here you have again three windows on the left hand side. One is home, then the next one is edit, and the third one is monitor, right? So click on edit. You can see there are 7 pipelines, 18 dataset, one data flow already there, because we just created the data factory. How it came then? It picked up all the pipelines stored in the GitHub repository and loaded here, right? So look at here. These are the pipelines, and we have this much of data sets and one data flow. Okay, so this is how you can connect to GitHub. Now, let's say you want to connect GitHub after creation of ADF. You don't need to connect at the time of creation, right? Let's look at how we can do that. Go to home and go to Git repository settings on the uh, right hand side here. Okay. Um, you can see what is the repository type that we given here. It is GitHub. GitHub account is G2 Architect. Repository name is lab. Collaboration branch is lab ADF, and root folder is slash. So I'm going to remove this just for I'll just note how it is stored, right? So just copy this and remove git, and so it says that this will remove git repository associated with your data factory. Make sure to publish all the pending changes to data factory services before git associated with your data factory to avoid losing any changes. Meaning once you delete this one, and if you are not publish your changes to git, then all the changes you have made will be lost. So be careful. Okay, type your data factory name, then confirm it. Boom, your data factory is gone. I mean, not data factory, GitHub connection is gone, right? So if you look at the right left hand side, you can see pipeline is 0, data set is 0, data file is 0, nothing is there. Now click on home, and you can see on the right hand side setup uh, So, this one, setup code repository, right? So click on that and you can select repository type. It is GitHub, and GitHub account you need to give, that is G2 architect. Okay, and the repository name is lab. So collaboration branch is lab ADF. Okay, this is the same thing that we have given at the time of ADF creation. Now just click on apply. So now it is connecting to GitHub and pulling all the pipelines, data set, all the settings from GitHub to Azure Data Factory. Hope it will not take much time. Yes, it is completed. Now you can go to edit. Yeah. Now you can see the same 7 pipeline, 18 data set, and 1 data flow. That's it. This is how we can connect to GitHub. So next section I can talk about how we can deploy this pipeline into Azure GitHub, how we can manage dev, UAT, and production environment. So that will help us um, to store the versions of each pipelines into GitHub. Thank you for watching, and if you like and need more this kind of videos, please subscribe to my channel and press bell icon for new videos. Thank you very much.